We've got a pretty broad-based question, actually. This one is from Sidhu, who's writing in from Germany. He's been waiting by patiently. He's got a 10-year horizon. He's asking Tata Power, Indigo, Bajaj Finance. I know you listed quite a few stocks, Samir, when you spoke about what you could invest in as opposed to Route Mobile. But then he's specifically asking about any of these large-cap names. Would you buy any of them? And he's got 4 lakh rupees to deploy.
So, from the 3 that he's mentioned, Tata Power is something that I would look at from the simple reason that I think the opportunity in the power space is quite long, especially the renewable side, which we discussed. Tata Power also has the solar arm where they set up solar power plants, solar, not plants, solar parks. And also they have their in-house solar power generation. So I think that part of the business will continue to grow and do well. As much as I like the business of Indigo over the last, how they've been performing, airline industry is something I think it's, there's a saying, it makes billionaires into millionaires. So from that perspective, I would choose to avoid it. And which was the third counter that was he asked on?
We're talking about Tata Power, we're talking about InterGlobe Aviation and Bajaj Finance.
Bajaj Finance will now be a market performer in the sense that, the high growth period for them, I think, is behind. What they're going to have is competition increasing with Jio Finance coming in. So Jio Finance is going to be targeting the similar kind of customer base. Or there's, of course, Jio Finance in the early days is right now working on more of home loans, loan against properties, loan against shares. But they will also be entering the consumer space. And, given the kind of reach that they have because of the telecom business, for them to be able to capture market share will not be difficult. And so in the 2 businesses that Jio has started, they're already giving better pricing than what Bajaj Finance is. So I think competition for Bajaj Finance is heating up. Their growth is not going to be the same levels as before because now the base has become a lot larger. So it's a great company, great franchise, will continue to grow, but at a slower pace. So valuation re-rating on the downside is probably higher risk. So I would say of the 3, Tata Power makes the most sense to me. In the list, if you ask me, Tata Power, Bajaj Finance, and InterGlobe would be the last option that I have.
Okay, Sidhu, I hope that answers your question. So that was quite a detailed explanation to all these counters that we are looking at. But the next question is from Shiv Prasad, and he's holding shares of Tata Tech currently about 68 or so, and this is at an average price of 918 that we are seeing. So currently facing a loss of almost 17,000 on this counter. Let me go across to Rajesh for this one. Rajesh, what's your view on Tata Tech?
So this has been an underperforming stock, but somewhere around 630 to 620, we are seeing base formation since last couple of months. So we are expecting a trading bounce considering the oversold conditions and the base formation. Possibly the stock can move towards the levels of 750 to 760. So that would be a key highlight where 200 DMA is placed. So somewhere around 750, 760 charge needs to be rechecked. But on the downside, 630 to 620 is a very strong base for Tata Tech.